Alright guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going to do lowering springs on a F30 LCI. Doesn't really matter what model you have, this should be for all F30 LCI models. We're doing the Dinan springs with also their, what's that shit called? Performance, what?
Their AWD kit, their bump stop.
Yep, we're going to do that. So first things first, we're going to jack up this car and we're going to put jack stands on the side and take the wheels off on both front wheels. Yeah, take them off and get started from there. But yeah, you gotta remove all those plastics to get access to all the bolts on the strut. All right, so the wheel is off and we already took off all this stuff up here to get access to these bolts. First things first, disconnect the lines here from any of the brackets, and then I'm gonna take off the sway bar end link right there, unbolt it. After that, then unbolt the strut itself, and then I may have to loosen the bolt down there of the control arm. Just loosen it and not take it off, because then that lets us swing this whole assembly down more, and then it makes it easier to take this off, because if we don't, we're just gonna be fighting with this, pushing this down and trying not to hit the fender. After that, then that's when we loosen these bolts for everything to drop. You can see the strut is off of the hub, like the knuckle. I did, like I said, loosen the control arm there, 2 18s on each side. Here is the knuckle spreader that you need to spread the knuckle apart, so it's easier to slide down. I did spray some like AWD type fluid there. Now all I need is to do the top. I already took off the E18 that was holding in that strut brace, and all the rest are 13s. And I'm about to do that right now. And then just before that last one, leave one by itself, thread it like loosely, and then thread it by hand as you're holding the strut down here at the same time, so the strut just doesn't collapse and fall. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Be careful with this side, because you got the battery terminal here, and if you hit your socket there or a nut, it'll spark. Yeah, once you get to the last one, have one hand under holding the strut assembly, and then just and now it's completely out. Yeah, so that's it. Now we gotta just disassemble those and put the Dinan springs on them, and just do reverse to what we just did.
You just press it?
Alright, then so these are the front springs. These are the rears. The only really important part when you install these, I guess, would be just make sure the writing is facing upwards on here. So you notice how they're, that's how you know they're putting in the right direction. And then make sure you line up these little grooves that they have on the, like the rubber stops thing with the new ones. As you can tell, there's another one right here, right there. So just make sure when you put those in, you line them up with that part. But I'll probably just time lapse doing the removal of the spring. There's a bunch of videos out there how to do it, but so I don't think I'll go into too depth of it, but I'll probably just time lapse it, and then I'll start recording again once it's in or we're putting it in. Alright, driver's side is done. Want to do some fuckery? What you mean? Well, yeah, we got it on. We did have to compress this spring to line up. But yeah, what are you talking about? That's normal, because it lines up over here. Look.
Yeah,
as long as this lines up, you see this bump stop there, and then here, it lined up too. You're good. This is tight already. We did transfer over the bump stops, which is one like this for the for the front. We had to transfer that. Everything's tight, so this can now go in on the driver's side. Now we just have to repeat this on the passenger side. All right, so we didn't record for a bit. Look at that light. Because we just did the reverse of what we did, but like, or whatever. Make sure if you loosen that control arm down there, you tighten it. And when you do tighten it, make sure you tighten it with weight on it like that. We have the jack putting weight on the suspension. It simulates brakes like if the car was to be on the ground. We did that. We tightened the actual strut in, and then we did the sway bar end length last. That one's tight in. Make sure you put your lines the way they were. See, everything's good. Now we're just putting all this stuff back up here. Then he just needs to put the panel there, and then we'll lower the front, and then start working on the rear. And the rear shouldn't be as hard or as a pain in the ass as the front was. But yeah, that's pretty much it here. We're gonna lower the car and then work on the back. All right, so his car is done. Let me close the hood. We don't need the hood open. Remember how it was stock, but I guess it does look better than the 2-finger gap.
That's my high quality cologne. That's what I'm going to go to.
I don't know if it was the same, but yeah, back here it's 2, 3, 3.5 maybe. I think it did lower. It will even lower a little bit more. You just need to drive it. I mean, it's a big difference compared to the rear. But now, let's move on to the rear. Alright, so we're on the rear, wheels are off. First things first, take off this cover, it's right here. This is protective dust shield cover. Once that cover is off, you go ahead and remove the strut one right there, down there. That strut one's out, then you do the control arm one right there. Once those two are out, the control arm will swing down and we'll be able to get that spring out and put in the smaller one. Alright, so we already took off the bolts. Just be careful when you take off the one that's connected to the knuckle and the control arm, because it does have force into it, so it recoils. Now that this is out, all you gotta do is pull down on this and then take the spring out. I'll put it in this position. Or you push down and I'll grab the spring. Push down on the controller. Push down. Alright, you're gonna go. Alright, so then all you do, make sure these letters are up. You transfer these stuff over. This goes here. And then this one, it goes here. And you just make sure you line everything up. And after that, that's basically it for the springs. But I just now remembered that Dinan offers new bump stops, so we actually do have to take the strut out. Because the bump stop is on the top of the strut.
Fuck you!
You have the light? Put some light up there. And all the strut is holding on has these 3 E10s. So it shouldn't be that hard. And once that's off, the strut will come off. Then you just undo the bolt from there and then replace it. But yeah, we'll probably record again once we have the strut off to show you how you can take that off. Shut the hell up. So that side is done. Now we're on this side. Don't forget to install your bump stops. That side's already on. Alright, so we tried taking off at the impact, but it just spins in place. I forgot to show it on that side. But here, all you need is a wrench with a socket that's like you can bypass. And then you put that on there, and then you have an Allen key to hold the thread in place. And then you just do it by hand now. God dang. Is it still spinning the whole thing? Can you hold it? Is it moving? Is it too strong for you?
No, I think I'm good. I think.
What do you feel it move?
Well, yeah, but I'm holding it. Like, it's not burning me. Like, it's just, it's trying to move.
Oh hell no, but it is moving because I can feel it here. That should be good, yeah. You take that nut off, take the bump stop off. Where's the new one? Put the Dinan one on, and then now you just put this on in the reverse order. What a zabby.
Fuck you.
And then once it's on, you put that cover back on. It's not like that. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's just you put it back in how you took it out. And that's pretty much it. And then we'll probably just record once we put the once everything is back together. We finished the install already. All springs are on. Right now we're about to back it out, and then I'll show you guys how it looks outside once he's driven it a bit and the suspension kind of settled. But yeah. Bubble wrap. Watch your mirror. The rear did lower a bit. It was like 3.5 fingers. Let me double check what it is now. Oh, it's like 2. Yeah, 3 no longer fit. Looking good, looking good. Alright, so we're gonna take around the block real quick. Make sure it doesn't clunk or make any weird noises.
You gotta move up. No, this condo.
What'd you say?
Did you say condo?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Chad.
Okay. So far, so good. Here on this little driveway. Uh-oh! Alright, the rear did sound kind of bogus. I think it might be your top ones, no? The ones you tied in? Because it's not like you came from the top right, like on the back. Like, you pay attention to that rear, Sammy.
You can go back over here?
No, that's you passed it. You think it's over there?
Yeah.
I heard it over here.
I don't know. You gotta listen, Sammy, right now. Back up here, back up there.
Right here where the vans are at, those blue vans. Alright, Sammy, tell me.
Somehow like the left.
To me, it's right all day.
Saw that? What the fuck does that mean? We gotta tie this shit or what?
Yeah, something's loose. push down on this joint. Open your trunk. What side is that? I don't hear it. No? Can you hear anything in there? It's left, maybe. You're all right, I think. Huh?
I think it's left.
Let me try right one more time. It's left, yeah. So let's just take this wheel off and make sure everything's tightened. Go on. Oh, you're too low, man. You gotta slow down now. Alright, so we ended up taking the whole strut out in the rear, and he was missing that top little plastic piece on top of the strut. If you have F30, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a little plastic cover that goes on top of the nut on the rear shock. We forgot to put that on, but we didn't think it'd make a difference. I honestly don't think that's what caused the noise. I think maybe something was loose, but we took everything apart, redid everything. I tightened those bolts again, and then we also put that little cover thing I'm telling you about. And re-tightened everything, and now we jumped on the rear of the trunk like you see me doing early in the video, and we don't hear that noise anymore. So now he's backing it out, and we're gonna see if it does it. We're gonna take it around the parking lot or around the block again. Record. Do it up straight, because yeah, for TikTok. Your camera's clean again? Follow me. Alright guys, round two. Oh, I didn't watch that. Oh, what? They turned it off. I didn't. Things I get on. Hell yeah, no noise.
Yeah.
This next. I can hardly get the camera straight. Yep, all good. It was that rear left shock that was